Hi there, it's Pam, and I decided to do a video today, once again for myself personally, because what I've noticed is my bank balance isn't what it normally is, because I've just shifted and I've had to outlay for removalists and this and that and bonds and whatever. So my bank balance is not where it normally is, and what I noticed my behavior being is I was starting to get reluctant in paying bills or buying something that I need. And there was this real resistance and reluctance to paying things, buying things that are needed. So that's what the video is going to be about today. So really it's about the bank balance going down, below where I like it to be, below my buffer zone as I call it, and in that there's this reluctance to pay for things I'm needing. And what that does, it creates a block. You know, money is made to flow. It comes in and it goes out. And that's how money in the universe uses us. It's like it uses us to circulate the money and keep the money circulating between everyone and everything. I would like you to get in touch. If this resonates with you, I would like you to get in touch with all the ways you know. So for me, there was a tightening in my body. Well, there still is. I did a little bit, so I moved through, but there's still more there. I want to go deeper into it. So when I think about the bank balance, when I think about paying people, and they've already done the service, they've already done whatever it is, and that resistance to pain, just that reluctance, resistance, wanting to hold on to what I've got. Okay? Notice what it is for you. And if you need, stop the video, write it down, get in touch. And what that means is we get in touch internally. How do you know? How does it make you feel? What physical sensations come up for yourself? Is there any auditory that comes along? Okay. Notice what it is, and then we tap. So you tap where I tap and you say what I say. Releasing and letting go. All the stress, all the fear, all the emotional trauma. Releasing and letting go. All the angers, all the resentments, all the guilts. Releasing and letting go. All the judgments, all the abandonments, all the betrayals. Releasing and letting go. All the ways this upsets me. All the ways this bothers me. Releasing and letting go. Releasing and letting it all go. I am safe to let this go. And you grab the wrist, take a nice big deep breath. So breathing down into the belly. Okay, for me, I'm thinking of the bank balance. It's not where I like it to be. I haven't got as much buffer as I like. Notice what it is for you. And then the reluctancy to take even more out, to pay, to share that money. Releasing and letting go. All the tension, all the images. It could be the images of the bank balance in red. It could be the images of all the bills piling up on the table, whatever it is for you. Releasing and letting go all the resistance, all the reluctance. I'm letting it go. That physical sensation in my body, whatever it represents, I'm letting it go. Releasing and letting it all go. Perfect. Grab the wrist, take a nice big deep breath in. Okay, we check back in again. You think about your bank balance. You think about the bills. You think about your money's not where you want it to be. That lack, that scarcity, that poverty mentality, the limiting, releasing and letting go. Could be the fear of running out going on underneath there as well. If I keep paying out and it doesn't come back in, I could run out, releasing and letting go. All the stress, all the anxiety, all the worry, releasing and letting go. All the stress, all the anxiety, all the worry, releasing and letting go. All the ways this bothers me, all the ways it upsets me. I'm releasing and letting it all go. Grab the wrist. And peace. I actually like going this way, but I tap with one hand and it doesn't automatically do that. All right, so we're checking back in again. You're thinking about your bank balance. It's not where you want it to be. It's going down, 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 down. Whatever it is, the panic, the fear, the stress, the worry, the what ifs, releasing and letting go. All the ways this upsets me, all the ways this bothers me, releasing and letting go. Releasing and letting go. All the tension, the fear, the panic, the what ifs, releasing and letting go. That physical reaction right there. I don't even know what it means, but I can let it go. That's right. Now, as you're tapping, if there's any memories from your past that pop in, clean up the memory. Take all the emotions, the actions, the image, the sounds, the physical sensations out of the memory. And then flip it, releasing and letting go. Grab the wrist. Peace, 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 peace. Remember, if you need to take 2 breaths, just find that peace. It's not far away from me. I just finished yoga today. All right. I would love to start to share, because tapping is my greatest tool, without a doubt. It is my first go-to. But there is so many things that I do in my life to maintain my emotional, physical, spiritual, and there's another, mental stability, balance, ease, grace, flow, bliss. And hopefully, as I go through the videos, I will share more and more about, yes, I do the tapping, but there's so much more. My diet, my creativity, there's so much more that I do on a weekly basis to maintain my balance, my equilibrium. That's a big word for me. All right, let's go back again. So I want you to check back in. You think about your bank balance. You think about what it is you have to pay. You think about things going on. And that's, to be honest, that's why it comes up. The things going on is what's coming on. So it was going down and, you know, I was pretty cool with it. But now I've got lights on the dash of my car. There's 3 lights that have come on. So there was a fear, there was a concern, there was a what if, you know? What if? It's a really big mechanics bill. Now it's just going to bang. It's going to be empty in no time. So notice what it is for you. Notice all the ways you're worried, you're concerned. The tension, sometimes it's just a tension in the body. The mere thought of looking at the bank, the mere thought of looking at your accounts. Releasing and letting go. All the fear, all the worry, all the stress, all the anxiety, all the what ifs. What if there's not enough money there? What if I run out? What if things go pear-shaped? Releasing and letting go. My body's reaction. All the ways this bothers me. Releasing and letting go. Releasing and letting it all go. Grab the wrist. Down into your belly. Fill your belly up with air. The mere fact that you fill your body up with air triggers you back into the parasympathetic nervous system, because you cannot be in fight, flight and freeze when your belly is full of air. It's like, nah, we're sweet. We're relaxed. We're calm. Excellent. Let's go back again. So now we think about the money. We think about our bank account. We think about the bills. And there's so many people that are still not employed because of the world situation. They lost their jobs, they lost their livelihoods because they didn't comply. So the bills, the money's shrinking, the bills are going up, whatever it is. Releasing and letting go. All the ways this upsets me. I don't know if you can hear the rain, but it's raining outside. Releasing and letting go. Releasing and letting go. I love the sound of rain. Oh, it stopped already. But I love the sound of rain. And I'm on tank water now, so we do happy dances when it rains. Fills up the tank of beautiful rainwater. Releasing and letting go. Releasing and letting go. I am safe as I choose to let this go. Grab the wrist. And pace. Find that pace. Today, when I was doing my yoga, I got into this space towards the end where I was just so full of gratitude of where I have landed, where I was guided to come. So full of gratitude. I had tears in my eyes. All right, let's go back again. So I want you to check back in. You think about the money. You think about the upcoming bills or the bills you've already got. The what ifs. The running out. You notice all the ways it bothers you, all the ways it upsets you. And you light it up in your neuro system, whether it's the images, the sounds, the physical sensations, the feelings. You just light it up. And then you tap. And while you're tapping, you're focusing on your fingers. And if you're someone that's in your head a lot, count backwards. 100, 95, 90, 85, 80, let it go. 75, 70, let it go. 65, 60, 55, 50, let it go. Releasing and letting go. 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. 15, 10, 5, 0. I've let it go. Okay. Find that peace. Find that peace. You're right. One last round. So get in touch. I want you to get in touch with this fear of, I don't know if the money running out or not having enough, or I don't know what it is. And that's the good thing with the tapping. You don't have to know. You just have to know what happens inside of you. And mine was a tension. It was like I constricted up, and it's almost like I was hoarding the money. It's mine. I don't want it to go. There's not enough there. And I was hoarding all the money. So there was a tension, this tension in my body. Releasing and letting go. All the tension in the body, all the images, all the sounds. So it could be Something that you're saying to yourself. There's not enough to go around. That lack, that limitation. I've been noticing my limitation, my own self-imposed limitations just a little bit lately. So that could be an upcoming video as well. Because I know whatever we ask for, it's provided for us. Perhaps not the way we intended, but it is provided for us. And I notice I limit what I'm asking for. I limit what I'm manifesting. Anyway, that's not this video. Sorry, get back. Get back. Get back to all the ways that you know this money issue bothers you. It upsets you. Releasing and letting go. We might do another one because I got sidetracked then. But it doesn't matter. It's all state break. Okay. Grab the wrist. Into the belly. Push that belly out. Fill it up. And peace. Perfect. That's the perfect way to do it. Then we check back in. So I think about the money in the bank. It's not where I like it. It's not where I like it. And then I think about the car. And then I think about, well, there's no bill, but that's where I noticed it. I had some invoices come in and I was reluctant in paying, just almost like putting it off. Oh yeah, I'll get to that. And it's like, why couldn't I do it just now? There was no particular reason. And I caught myself doing that. Releasing and letting go. All the reluctance. That, I'm going to call it hoarding money, or, it was like, it's all mine. Releasing and letting go. All the feelings, all the physical sensations, all the images, all the sounds. Whatever this represents, wherever it comes from. I am safe as I let this go. Allowing the money to flow in and out. In and out. The universe, God, money, use me to circulate that money coming in and out, in and out. It's not meant to be hoarded. You can still have a buffer, that's okay. And you can still have a wealth creation, and you can still have your mojo, whatever it is. But there's other money that's set to circulate. Releasing and letting go. All the tension in my body. All the ways this bothers me. All the ways it upsets me. I'm letting it go. Perfect. Grab the wrist. And peace. Finding that peace. Excellent. What do you reckon? Do you need one more? Okay. One more. So let's get in touch with that last little bit. Last little bit of fear. Okay, so to get the last bit of fear for me, I'm visualizing the lights on the dash and what that could mean for my car. Worst case scenario, it could mean the end. Worst case scenario could mean the end. And that's because I've tapped it down lower and lower now. So I'm right down low. So then I think of the worst case scenario. I can hear my little grizzly bear. Okay, notice what it is. Releasing and letting go. All the fear, all the anxiety, I'm letting it go. All the worry, all the concern, I'm letting it go. I don't know why the bear's grizzling, but the bear's grizzling. If you can hear him, doesn't matter. I absolutely love how natural, how real, how authentic I'm becoming on the videos, because I'm not someone that needs all the T's crossed, all the I's done. I know that even with the bear grizzling in the background, we can let it go. Even just coming home from yoga, being inspired by the lights on the dashboard, I can just get in front of the camera and go for it. Now, that being said, I might have done my hair and put a little makeup on, but that's okay. Releasing and letting go all the ways this still bothers me, all the ways this still upsets me. I am safe as I choose to let this go now. Grab the wrist. And pace. Excellent. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to do the havening. And as we start the havening, we're starting to imagine all the money coming in, always being provided for. The money goes out, the money comes in. More money comes in than goes out. Abundant, prosperous, rich. And we imagine seeing the bank fill up, but we're still sharing that money. Coming in, going out. Just more coming in than going out. And we're grateful to be paying the bills, to have received the service of whatever it is. Like, I'm about to take it to the mechanic. And the mechanic, I've got a mechanic that is going to look at my car and make sure that I'm safe when I'm on these country roads. And believe me, I'm on country roads now. And we want to be safe. And I don't want to be stuck out in the middle of nowhere when something goes wrong. So I'm so grateful to be able to pay the mechanic for their expertise so that they can make sure my car is running perfectly and I'm safe. All the abundance flowing into my bank, money coming from unexpected places, easily, effortlessly, with grace. Feeling rich, wealthy, abundant. All that I ever need is provided for me. And sometimes it comes in other ways. It's not so much money, but it's free tickets to this, or it's someone shouts you a lunch, or money just shows up. Just notice all the ways money can show up in your life. I love money, and money loves me. And money loves me because I circulate the money. I understand it's all about flow. Flowing in, flowing out. More money coming in than going out. That's all we need. Abundant, prosperous, rich. Everything I ever need will be provided for me. I love money, and money loves me. That's right. Feel the comfort and the safety of knowing that you will always be provided for, always taken care of. And now you see the bank balance exactly how you want to see it. It's already there. It's already there. And notice how it makes you feel knowing that you're already back to your buffer zone and it's still going up. Notice the excitement, the natural, it's normal, it's natural to have that much buffer and more. And it shows up in so many unexpected ways. Just showing up. Woohoo! It's getting a bit nastier out there. Just notice what it is for you. All the abundance. This is the last day of autumn for me. I think it's the last day, today or tomorrow. I don't even know what day it is. But that's okay. I can still be rich and abundant and not even know what day it is. But it's the last day of autumn. And winter is coming a day early, I think. We've got a blast from the Antarctic today. But that freshness makes you feel so alive. Alright, how you feeling there? You feeling abundant and rich and prosperous, wealthy? In the flow, in the grace of money. Alright. Alright. Good job. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. You may even want to subscribe to the channel because all of that helps me. And of course, it gets this video out to other people. So thank you for subscribing. Thank you for listening to the videos and all the comments. I love the comments. I read all the comments. I'll catch you soon. Keep tapping.